Tinubu reportedly asked Inec chairman to proceed on leave for betraying APC shops for successors. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu has allegedly directed the chairman of the Independent National Electoral Commission (Inec), Professor Mahmood Yakubu, to proceed on leave ahead of the expiration of his tenure. He should go on leave. According to an insider source, the directive follows what has been described as Yakubu's last-minute betrayal of the All Progressive Congress (APC) administration that appointed him. Imo State Governor Hope Uzodinma reportedly met with President Tinubu shortly after the president returned from a 12-day working vacation, alleging that Mahmoud's efforts to register new political parties at the end of his tenure had disrupted Tinubu's preparation for second term. How did he disrupt it? I don't understand. The governor also claimed that Mahmoud was covertly backing a candidate in the Imo State governorship election. What's wrong with that? What's wrong with that though? Following this briefing, Tinubu reportedly requested that Mahmoud suspend all official duties and proceed on terminal leave. Now wow. The decision has thrown the commission's schedule into disarray, leading to the abrupt cancellation of Mahmoud's final quarterly consultative meeting with political parties as well as organized sessions with civil society organizations. Tinubu is now expected to submit the name of the new Inec chairman to the National Assembly in the coming days. You go dey wait to see this new Inec chairman. Now wow. Don Giovanni says, please, before you go, kindly give us the actual results of the last election, not just Rivers State election alone. No. I believe you are the one that leaked that of Rivers State that is floating around the internet, where LP won, but the results were severely tampered with at the ward. If not, it will shock you what Tinubu is capable of. Do you remember Funshaw Williams and Bola Ige? He shocked body judge. I don't know who did them all. It is well. Audrey Cardonati says, is INEC really independent or a branch of APC? You already know the answer. What is wrong with giving birth to new political parties exactly to strengthen Nigeria's fledgling democracy, or stifle the parties into submission to win and cap prices of politicians? Let's call right and evil. May evil not succeed in Jesus' mighty name. Amen. He wants to create a party. He has his own candidate that he supports in Imo State. What's wrong with that? Must everybody do your bidding? Must everybody support you? It is well low. Peter Anosike says, Jonathan, can you see how politics is played? Jega, Buhari and Tinubu has meeting in Dubai as the sitting president. You had every evidence to charge all for treason. You drink Ogogoro, carry Minister of Aviation, forget yourself. Come make all these people they do Nigeria as them like. Very anyhow person. No verse, As Sunday Okoli replies and says, his poor leadership and incompetence disgraced him, not INEC. Tinubu will rule for 8 years. You don't know why Yar'Adua and PDP zoning arrangements, which Jonathan neglected after the death of Yar'Adua. So many things made Jonathan to lose the election. I think Jega did well in that election. I was one of the presiding officers in the election as a core member in Taraba State. Julius says, although I don't like Tinubu and I don't think I'll ever like him, but this news looks like fabricated story. Okay now. Peter Ogunloye says, it's only God that can save this reporter. It is leave to go in any civil office. During this time, it will use it to give account for what he or she has done when it's in the office. Nchita says, is INEC really independent? Google is your friend though. Okafor Andrew says, sorry, this appointment was never all about APC, but all about Fulani and nepotism. So it's either he is gone or Tinubu is gone. Lincoln Lasha says, enough with all this fake gist. I'm here for confirmed damage. Elisha says, liars from the pit of hell. Agia Godfrey says, what is wrong with registration of new political parties? If you are performing well, you shouldn't fear any political parties. Better make life easy for the masses, otherwise your dreams will come true. David Abedi says, you must surely go one day, either by terminal leave or final disenchantment. Clement says another civil war coming soon. Everybody should be prepared. The evil committed by our so-called leaders is too much. Chibuihe says there is nothing for Nigerians to talk about here. They know how they started, but nemesis will catch up with them. At Ernest Elengo says very shameless and ungrateful Mahmoud that single-handedly beat the president to power. The gangster that aborted with Obi presidency. CJK says arrange sacking as if Mamadu is not dancing on your tunes. Frank Okoye says this guy man governor didn't see any other pressing problem to tell his masters, if not to go do business. Useless about his master. Sonny Aguni says these are the ones working against the release of Nnamdi Kanu. Kani Sabaji says that's what usually happens to a domestic animal which did the bidding of its owner. The owner must sacrifice the animal at the instance of an august visitor, or in a eulogy. These lovely domestic animals won't escape being sacrificed in any of these two occasions. Mr. Yakubu, the most loved domestic animal of APC. Okay now. Mr. Daniel said this is what Jonathan should have done during his time, and he should have removed the security advisor then from North. For politics, if you know the wise and gamble, you will end up losing. If you know sabi use power within your hand, it be mumu. Atochukwu says it must be a Yoruba man, certainly a Yoruba Muslim. Well, let's wait and see. Ozuma says, see you see foolish person. Let me tell people who believe in Nigeria, it knows Nigeria person have power. And my brother and sister to make this country good is small thing. Chidima says, betraying APC in Nigeria. Confuse people everywhere. Obeje says, these people don't make this country finish. Buying property over $10 million for Yankee, that's crazy. Kashanda says, whether he sacked Mahmoud or not, it is still business as usual. He's still going to appoint who will favor him. Our constitution needs to be overhauled. I pity this country called Nigeria. As Vincent said, what goes around comes around. Tony Young says, the president is exercising his constitutional rights. It is only fools who have criminal mind, especially the opposition party that will see everything wrong, and their followers will cry devil, wear angel threats. Okay, we have heard you. Ayade says, Nigeria on one spot for 6 decades. This is continually sad, very, very sad. One man score says, wait and see, a Yoruba man will be the next Inec chairman because Tinubu cannot replace any tribe in that opposition because of 2027 election. Let's wait and see. My listeners, don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Thank you for listening. See you some other time. Bye.